Pause YouTube, what's up, how's it going everybody? Have for y'all today the first ever live Wi-Fi battle in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I have been wanting to do some live Wi-Fi battles for uploading for you guys, so of course if you guys do enjoy this, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, guys. One like can definitely go a long way, and then this way I can gauge to see exactly if you guys would like me to do more future live Wi-Fi battles. We are battling Shiny Delphox. He has a YouTube channel, so if you guys want to go check him out, his channel link and stuff will be down below. So this team looks pretty cool. Threats, Delmise could be a problem. Vikavolt could actually be a giant nuisance. If I can weaken the Vaporeon, the Double Dance Rhydon puts in a lot of work. Specs Heliolisk. Ooh, he's got no switch-ins for Specs Heliolisk. Okay, I like this. I like this. So, regardless, I think Heliolisk is probably just my best lead. We outspeed literally everything and anything he wants to potentially lead with, and we're going to absolutely nuke something with our dual stab potentially. So yeah, again guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Please let me know if you guys would like to see more live Wi-Fi battles. Hold on. Alright, so he said that he forgot his item on Vaporeon. I'm not sure how much that's going to end up mattering in the long run here. So Delphox actually kind of scares me, because if this is Choice Scarf, it does outspeed us here. But we live literally anything he wants to go for. Even though Fire Blast is boosted by Dry Skin, we can still live a Fire Blast here. Plus, if we find out that this is Choice Scarf, that wouldn't be entirely too bad for us. I hope that the background music's not too loud. I just turned it down a little bit. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, okay, so I hope the background music's not too quiet. Like, I'm trying to figure out these settings on OBS here. We're going to keep it at that. Again, I apologize if it's a little too low here. Apologize if it's a little too low. If not, then I'll definitely fix it for next live Wi-Fi battle. So I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch regardless, because the switch into Slowking is entirely way too obvious, I think. And then this way we'll find out if he is Choice Scarfed or not. So he's not Choice Scarfed, which is really nice. So we can Volt Switch here and do so. Oh, that did like 60%. Good lord. And we should be able to bring in Slowking. We are Assault Vested Slowking here. I actually did do a showdown live with this team. Also, if you guys would like to see face cam for these lives, let me know. So he goes for the Grass Knot. That does 60 points of damage to us, which means he could maybe be just a regular offensive set here. We are at level 50 though, so I'm thinking about just going straight for the Scald. I'm really thinking about just going straight for the Scald. Yeah, I don't think that he's gonna be a what's it called? A Choice Spec set, because if he was Choice Specs, he definitely would have been able to do a lot more damage to us. He could potentially be no, he's not Choice Scarfed. Is he Modest? He could be Modest. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing that this is like Modest Delphox. That's a little scary, because if he's like Grassium Z here, he could actually just blow us back. But we do live any one hit regardless of what he wants to do here. Looking at switch-ins to this, it's definitely going to be his Vaporeon. So a part of me wants the double switch here. I really want to double out into my boy Druddigon, because this way we can get up our rocks against the Vaporeon. Druddigon doesn't really mind if it's burned here, so I'm going to double out. Doubling into Druddigon also means that we could potentially cover him going for the initial Z move here. So he actually switches into his own Druddigon. Okay. See, the thing about Druddigon is that they're typically defensive, so I'm really expecting this to be defensive here. Oh, we have Mold Breaker. No, this should not have Mold Breaker. Uh-oh. Alright, first live Wi-Fi battle, and I'm already I'm already screwing up, guys. I'm already screwing up because we should be rough skin, not mold breaker. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. Regardless though, I want to go ahead and just get up my rocks here. He most likely is going to try to get up his own rocks as well, but I think rocks benefit me a lot more than they benefit him. One really bad thing about this matchup is that the Garbodor could potentially spike stack us, so I really have to be careful with that. As he actually switches out into Verlicified the Garbodor. Oh, I've never seen a more perfect nickname for Garbodor in my life. That's amazing. Only sheep would get offended at Garbodor's nickname. So let's see here. He brought in Garbodor. T-Spikes aren't that big of an issue to us. The Earthquake should still be doing a solid like 30% to this thing. Yeah, so we do almost 40% depending on rolls here. And worst case is that he tries to spike stack me. He could potentially be offensive, which could be a little bit annoying. Like, part of me wants to hard switch Rhydon out of here into Rhydon. But I'm not sure. Like, would we be faster than this? Let me see. No. Some Garbodor do run a lot of speed here, so I think it might be worth me going for the Earthquake here. The only issue with that is that he could potentially get up 3 layers of spikes against us, and that in itself could be a bit of a problem. Let's see Heliolisk here. Switching into Heliolisk is a little bit risky because I don't know if he's gonna want to be aggressive and go straight for the Gunk Shot. If he's max attack with Gunk Shot, then he does knock us out on the switch in. I feel like I'm gonna Earthquake. I apologize for taking so much time. I'm gonna Earthquake, see what he wants to do. So he gets up T-Spikes, that's not too bad. The only issue with T-Spikes though is that he's gonna force us into our Vileplume here. So Earthquake should still do a solid 40%, I'm pretty sure. No, okay, so he's offensive Garbodor, okay. Okay, so he's offensive Garbodor, I'm guessing, because that's a clean to a KO. That's a clean to a KO there. It's probably not worth me going for the Dragon Tail in this scenario then. He could try to bring in the Vaporeon. Actually, would it be worth going for the Dragon Tail here? It may be worth going for Dragon Tail here. Dragon Tail only does about 20% is the issue. So even if we Dragon Tail him... No, he's not defensive at all. What am I talking about? He's not defensive at all. So yeah, actually Dragon Tail does about 30%. That probably puts him directly in range of rocks, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He should be below 10% because he's at, what, 35% right now. So I might as well go for the Dragon Tail here. Oh, what? Okay. That is actually kind of scary. I did not expect Explosion. Okay. Okay. That's a little scary. Druddigon is severely weakened now. The best thing Druddigon was going to be here for was to maybe phase out the Minior. We could also phase out the Vikavolt if I expected it to maybe be Agility. We could also phase out just his entire team in general. But yeah, Druddigon really wasn't doing entirely too much in this match. So, I'm not upset that I caught that Explosion. As he brings back in the Delphox here, he's going to take that nice chip from the Stealth Rocks. And now this puts me in a bit of a predicament. Because the thing is that while I would love to switch into Slowking here, he has those T-Spikes up. A part of me wants to sack Druddigon here, so I can safely bring in Vileplume, then I can double out into Slowking. I may have to sack Druddigon here, as much as I don't want to. As much as I really don't want to, because his team is Minior, Vikavolt, Vaporeon, Delphox, and Druddigon. which Druddigon doesn't realistically do too much against any of those Pokemon at all. So I might as well just go for a safe Earthquake here. It covers everything he wants to do. If maybe he wanted a sub or Calm Mind there, but most likely he was just going to pick us off here. So he ends up knocking us out here. This gives me a switch into my Vileplume, and then from here I can double out into Slowking, because Slowking will be able to eat absolutely anything and everything that this Delphox wants to go for. So Druddigon at least got up Stealth Rocks. We got rid of his Garbodor, which I'm not sure why he didn't go straight for a Lair of Spikes. Maybe he thought he could be a little bit cheeky there and try and poison our Slowking, which I guess does kind of make some sense, but I feel like he probably should have got up a Lair of Spikes. Actually, if he did get up a Lair of Spikes, that meant that I would have hard switched directly into my Slowking. So by him getting up T-Spikes, he guaranteed the KO on my Druddigon. So in that sense, it was a good play for him to go for T-Spikes, because I was forced to sack something to bring in my Vileplume. And then from here, I can switch out Vileplume into my Slowking, as he most likely will go for either the Fire type move or the Psychic type move, all of which Slowking will be able to eat, as he does go for the Side Shock. So he's not Scarfed, he's not Specs, it could be Z move. That does a really nice chunk of damage. That did about, what, 40 points of damage there? So what I want to do in this scenario, I'm thinking Dragon Tail is not a bad play at all, because there is a good chance that he's going to try and switch out. There is a really good chance he's going to try and switch out here into his Vaporeon. So his Psyshock only did about 39 points of damage to us, I think, right? Yeah, so this thing is definitely modest. So this is a modest Delphox. That's actually a little scary, but it's a lot more manageable for us. I think regardless though, my best move to go for here is Dragon Tail, because even if we don't knock out Delphox, which, I mean, we should, he's at 15%, Dragon Tail does a minimum of 14%. So Dragon Tailing here I think is my better play. We cover him trying to switch into the Vaporeon. We also cover him potentially trying to stay in here, as he does go for a secondary Psyshock. This Dragon Tail should be able to finish him off here, as luckily we do not miss, and down goes the Delphox. Now the only issue with this is that the Vikavolt comes in for free, but we are Assault Vested, we are very, very bulky as well, and I'm not really sure what kind of Vikavolt set this is going to be. We're at 124 HP. Can we live a hit? Oh, this is bad. If he's Choice Specs, he literally just nukes us and we die. Yeah, he literally just nukes us and we die. If he's Modest, we have a solid chance to live any one hit, and in return, potentially knock him out with the Fire Blast. I don't have too many good switch-ins to this Vikavolt, and I realistically do not want to risk him being Agility. I mean, even if he is Agility, that wouldn't be too bad. I feel like he wouldn't Agility this turn, though. He's definitely going to Bug Buzz or go for the Thunderbolt. He's definitely going to Bug Buzz or go for Thunderbolt, I think. I need Vileplume. I can't risk to lose Vileplume. I may have to sack off Slowking here. I can sack off Slowking here and get a free switch into potentially Heliolisk in the back. This way, we can maybe go for a Hyper Voice to knock him out. So I am going to go for Dragon Tail, just on the off chance that he does want to go for the Agility. So he goes for the Volt Switch. Okay, we can live this. Can we? No! That is Specs. That is Choice Specs for sure. That is Choice Specs for sure. Okay. So we now know that this is Choice Specs. We now know that this is Choice Specs. Right? Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, that's definitely Specs. Unless he had got absolute minimum damage, there was no way we lived that hit. So I think I'm gonna have to bring in my boy Rhydon here on Druddigon. Rhydon puts in a lot of work against his team as well. And there was no way I was risking the switch into my own Rhydon in that scenario. There was no way I was risking that switch. Vileplume just gets something to sleep here for free, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because unless this is running any type of speed, Vileplume just comes in and goes for Sleep Powder. But I don't really know if I want to miss. I don't really think I want to miss here. I think Druddigon is... I mean, I think Rhydon is a safe switch in here. Rhydon can definitely come in here. Rhydon can definitely come in here. And he most likely will try to get up his rocks. A part of me wants to go for the Swords Dance. Because at +2, we're really pressuring that Vaporeon in the back. Oh my god, that does so much damage. That does so much damage. Oh, unfortunately the Skull just kind of blows us back here. If I Swords Dance here, we just get a KO with our Rhydon. Because he should try to just go for the rocks is what I'm thinking. Unfortunately though, +2 does not quite OHKO Druddigon. So I might as well just go for the Earthquake regardless. So he does stay in here. Most likely he's going to get up his rocks. Earthquake should be a clean 2-hit KO at this range. Yeah, so this is really nice. This is really nice. As he actually goes for the Earthquake. So this is really huge. This is really huge. We are definitely going to eat this hit. Yeah, we're definitely going to eat this hit. So this next turn, I can go for another Earthquake. I kind of want to go for the Stone Edge. If he wants to try and switch here. But then I risk missing. And if I miss as he goes for another Earthquake, that could be really bad. Oh, that could be really bad. Like, does he even need to save this Druddigon? He only really needs to save Druddigon to stop me from going for the electric type moves with my Heliolisk and the Flare Blitz. So I kind of want to Rock Polish. Because if he switches out, Rock Polishing covers him switching out here. No, I might as well just Stone Edge. Oh, just don't miss. Please don't miss. Oh, I could have Rock Polished. Please don't miss. Yes. Okay, so down goes the Druddigon. Down goes the Druddigon. That's really nice. We're in a good spot here. Unfortunately, the Minior in the back is still a huge threat. Oxygen is the Vaporeon. Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to save this Rhydon because it stops his Vikavolt from just going safely for the Volt switch. And I have a 100% safe switch into this in the form of my Vileplume. As much as I would love to Stone Edge here, expecting him to potentially double, I feel like he may stay in and just go for the Wish. He can definitely just spam Scald though. If he doubles out here, that'd be a really good play on his part, but then he would risk me potentially trying to Stone Edge him. So he does pull a double here into the Vikavolt. Okay, so he's going to take this chip. He's going to take this chip. This is really good. This is really good because now I can just switch into my Rhydon here. Because there's no way I'm going to allow him to freely go for the Volt Switch. And even if he goes for the Bug Buzz, that gives me an absolutely free switch into my boy Heliolisk. And then Heliolisk can just go safely for the Hyper Voice. Oh no, well the problem with Hyper Voice is that then the Minior comes in. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see, what do we do here? I think I have to Wild Charge with my Emboar in this case. Let's see. Minior in the back can still realistically win him the battle. Yeah, Minior in the back can still win him the battle. So the good thing is that Energy Ball doesn't do entirely too much to us. But Wild Charge doesn't exactly knock him out either. I can bring in a Vileplume, and then maybe Strength Zap? No, I think I have to bring in Emboar here and Wild Charge. I have to bring in Emboar here and Wild Charge. Yeah, okay, so this is not bad. This is not too bad. We can still win this. We can definitely still win this. I'm just going to Wild Charge here. If he wants to sack the Vaporeon, that's fine. We're gonna see what he wants to do here. He could realistically just leave Invicable, but there's no way I can go for Flare Blitz or try to go for the Superpower. Because Minior after a Shell Smash at this point can literally just sweep through what we got left. So this is going to come down right to the wire, guys. This is going to come down right to the wire here. That Minior is literally the last giant threat that he has left. He could try to bring in Vaporeon here if he realistically thinks I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, but there's no reason for me to do that. Wild Charge should do a solid amount of damage to this Vikavolt. And even if it is a double down, all I need to do is get off the damage for my Heliolisk in the back to lock itself into the Thunderbolt. How much are we doing to the Minior in its Meteor form? Oh, Thunderbolt's a straight OHKO. Holy crap. Okay, so Thunderbolt is a straight OHKO. Yeah, so this is good. I don't even care if this doesn't 2-hit KO. This is fine. This is literally fine, guys. This is absolutely fine. Because Vaporeon and Minior cannot beat Emboar. There's no way he can beat... I mean, they can't beat Heliolisk, sorry. Unless he's like Spadef, Bulky, Wakanberry, which we know Vaporeon has no item. But so far, the lack of item on Vaporeon has not realistically come into play here. It's still, in a sense, anybody's game because it's only 3-3. And if I misplay around that Minior in the back, that could be a gigantic, gigantic problem. Like, yeah, I do have Strength Zap on Vileplume, but he could realistically just consistently spam a Shell Smash and then eventually knock out my Vileplume, and then he could have the Earthquake to knock out my Heliolisk and my Emboar. So I have to Wild Charge this turn. I don't really care if he does beat my Emboar 1v1 because I did choose to go for the Wild Charge, but Wild Charging here was definitely my best play to prevent that Minior from just coming in for free to go for the Shell Smash. At least that's what I'm thinking. Like, I checked the calcs and that's what I'm definitely thinking right now, is that there's no way Minior comes in for free to go for a Shell Smash. Ooh, this is a pretty intense battle for our first live battle, so I'm actually really happy about that. So he's going to switch out here into the Vaporeon. Okay. Why would you do this? Hold on. Okay, down goes Vaporeon. There's no way I misjudged this Minior. Okay, so if this thing lives a Wild Charge, this is a huge problem. This is a huge problem. Hold on, why would you want to do this? Why would you want to do this? No, there's no way it lives. There's actually no way it lives. Unless he's max HP. Oh, unless he's max HP Minior. But no Minior run max HP. I'm like 99% on that. Yeah, and I'm calculating the correct Minior form here. I just have to Wild Charge here regardless. Yeah, because I want to bring in Heliolisk, but I realistically don't want to lose that if he ends up going for like a Bug Buzz. So I have to Wild Charge here. Okay, so it comes down to whether or not that Minior is not only running max HP, but whether or not I get the roll in my favor. Because it's about a 75% chance to straight knock out max HP Minior. So it comes down to this, guys. If he goes for the Shell Smash, it's game. If he lives this, it's literally game. Come on, there's no way you're max HP. I'm Choice Scarfed, Reckless. There's no way you live this. There's no way you're max HP and like max speed. Oh, please, please. Yes! Oh, man. Oh man, that had me a little bit scared for a second. So really good game to Shiny Delphox. Good game to Shiny Delphox. So at that point, Emboar would have just won us the match. So yeah, guys, that is going to be our first official Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon live Wi-Fi battle. Please let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to see some more. Also, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, letting me know if you did enjoy this. And again, one like can definitely go a very long way. So thank you guys, and with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow on either Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure when this will actually be going up, but either way, hope y'all did enjoy, and later, everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends, it's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks.